up, gonna set it up, gotta hide my boobs.
We got a good thing. Don't know if I'ma see you again.
Hi everybody, my name is Amber and I am the Black Directioner. And it's another WOAH Wednesday, where we talk about the things that are blowing up in our fandom. Before I start off with this, the first thing I would like to say is apologies again, because just like last week, I said that I was going to continuously upload, like more things aside from my WOAH Wednesdays, because y'all know that these are scheduled for every single Wednesday, so it's like, what else am I gonna do? Well, I've been having issues. First of all, I told you that I already had people here, so I wasn't able to record for that, but I've been trying to post a video from Monday and Tuesday, but everything was malfunctioning. It wasn't nothing liking me at the moment, so I wasn't able to do it. So I apologize for that. But I got y'all, okay? I got y'all. Don't worry about it. The next thing I would like to say is I would like to give my thoughts to anybody and everybody who has been affected from the Orlando shootings, as well as Christina Grimmie passing away. Now that hit me deep because I listened to her music and I've been following her and I've been watching her videos since 2009, and whenever I heard about that and whenever I literally watched everything unfold, from her going to the hospital and from her still being in critical condition to people just saying that she just didn't make it, so it really did affect me in a way. And then just to have the not too long after that to have all those shootings in the gay club, and everything's just been throwing me off and everything like that. And it's not best to also have drama from the fandom affect you as well. So yeah, that was just to them, and prayers to the LGBT community, because I know it's really, really dawning on you guys. And I just want to let y'all know that I love y'all and I'll always be here for y'all, and I got you. Okay, so let's go ahead on and get started. I genuinely apologize because I feel like I'm talking at 1,000,000 miles per hour right now. And also, we kind of sort of have quite a bit to cover, and I'm not trying to make this video 20 minutes long, you feel me? So I'm just trying to let everybody know what's going on. As always, we will be starting off with the least problematic, which is Harry. So Harry has been gone, okay? He's been here, but he hasn't been here, because I think that they're having like a little break from the movie or something. I don't know, because they said that he's in London now and everything. But I guess ever since, last week with people graffitiing, why do I keep saying that? With people vandalizing his house and writing hurtful words on his home, he's probably just been in hiding ever since then. The only time that I heard anything from Harry was whenever the things happened in Orlando and he posted both rainbow photos and everything like that as well. So other than that, that's it. That's all I've seen from Harry and everything. So the next person we're going to be moving on to is Niall. No, Liam. Okay, so with Liam, if any of y'all remember last week, there was an issue that was going on with him and Cheryl, and with the tabloid saying that there was trouble in paradise, claiming that Cheryl was not invited to go to this family wedding with Liam. All my thoughts are in that video and how I felt about the entire situation, but apparently she ended up going. Maybe because she was making a big deal out of it, maybe because he actually asked his sister, is it his sister? Somebody, I believe it's his sister, if she could come anyway and everything. She ended up coming. This is photos of them. And, I'm not really a fan of what she decided to wear. It's kind of weird. It's kind of scary. Okay, it doesn't seem wedding appropriate. But you know what? It's there. It happened. It's done. Okay? And then the other thing that I only got from Liam was he also posted a rainbow photo for the people in Orlando. So other than that, that's all we have with Liam. So the next person we're going to be moving on to is Niall. Niall's kind of been gone too ever since the soccer match with Louis. He's just been kind of doing his own thing. He's been out at clubs. He's been out at parties, of course. That's what Niall does. Photos with fans, looking bomb as fuck. He was at charity events and just slaying. He was just slaying the world. And, everything was good with Niall. He was just chilling, just doing his own thing. But you know how paparazzi can be so mean to celebrities whenever celebrities don't do the thing that the paparazzi want them to do? Niall was out with his family, having this normal day and everything like that. And there was this paparazzi folks who was trying to get an interview from him. And he's like, look, you guys, I'm here with my family, okay? You don't know how long it's been since I see my family. I don't even know how long it's been since I see my family. So I just want to spend time with them. You know, he just let them know, look, I'm with my family. I don't want to do this right now. Have a nice day, you know? And they blew up. Like, they went on Twitter and was just dogging on homie and was just like, oh, he's so mean, he's so rude, I can't believe, nah. And then they're talking about some, I didn't actually know who he was anyways. And it's just like, bye, okay? Please leave the premises, all right? Because you're over here getting mad because he doesn't want to give you words so that you can get your money. That's the only reason why you upset, because he doesn't want to stay here and talk with you. He wants to be with his family, so you mad about that? Bye. So that's all I have with Niall. So the next person we're going to be moving into is Louie. So I had got a DM on Twitter from a lovely, and she was informing me of something that I did not know about at the moment, and it was involving Louie and Brianna, of course. It's been going around that Louie and Brianna are fighting, and that his mom and the twins deleted the pictures of Freddie and pictures of Danielle off their Instagram accounts and stuff. You know, shout out to the lovely. Your @ name is down there. Thank you so much for informing me about this. I looked deeper into it to see what was going on, and then I had saw this Twitter post that said Brianna unfollowed Louie on Instagram again, and Johanna deleted all pictures of Freddie from her Instagram. The thing that's really throwing me off is the fact that Johanna, which is Louie's mom for anybody who doesn't know, deleted pictures of Freddie, because we all know that that woman loves that child. You know, that's her first grandchild. He's a little baby and everything. And to have her delete every single photo is something, y'all cannot tell me something about that ain't right. I don't understand. Like, is she deleting the photos because people were still continuously leaving hateful comments under it? You know, is there a reason why the photos are being deleted, or is she just mad about something? I don't know. Are they still trying to tell us something? You know, like, y'all know how I feel about the baby and everything. I love the baby. I think the baby is beautiful, but I do not think that the child is Louie's. I don't even think it's Brianna's, you know? So it's just like, are they trying to tell us something? Like, hey, you know, something's going on here. I don't know. Whatever's going on with Mama and with Louie shouldn't be affecting his sisters, right? To the point that they, you know what I mean? You know, it's just, something's not adding up about that. You know, something ain't been adding up about that since the very beginning. I'm just saying. And then I just find it funny that after we found out stuff like that, we got these photos of Louie and Brianna and Freddie and Ashley and everything like that. You know, like, where they going? I don't know. Don't ask me. It's just funny that after all of that, they're out, you know? So it's like, does Louie know what's going on? Does Louie care? Is there anything really going on? Are they just doing this just to spark something in us? You know, y'all gotta think about stuff like that, man. Is this shit even real? Occasionally, I go to Brianna's page to see if she's posted any more photos of the baby. That's the only reason why I go to her page, right? So I went to her page maybe about a week ago, and it seemed like she was advertising something. She was showing something on the photos, like, oh, you should really go buy this. It's working, you know? And I'm like, are you getting paid for this shit? Like, what are you doing? You know, like, who are you trying to sell this to? You trying to sell this to a bunch of teenagers, some kind of tea that is supposed to be helping us with our weight or whatever? Because it's framed mainly for women who were pregnant so that they can try and get rid of their body weight, you know, that's left after the pregnancy. So I'm just trying to figure out, who is she signing this to? Because it's very rare that any of us have had kids or anything like that. Not the generation, but, you know, like, just as directioners, just in a whole, you know what I mean? So it's like, who is she telling this to? You know, is she trying to tell us that this is why she's small? Because I don't know if y'all remember, it was like maybe a month ago or whatever. It was like maybe a month after she had Freddie, and she was already little, and a lot of people were like, how? You know, they were trying to figure out what's going on. They're like, see, she told us herself that clearly she didn't have the kid, because who just loses all the weight and everything like that. But I talked to my mom about it, and she said that sometimes people can just lose the weight quicker than others and everything. So I'm like, okay, that makes more sense to me than anything else. But she's claiming that this little tea or whatever it is that she has is what's been slimming her down, and she's trying to, like, advertise it to us so that, you know, we can buy it. Because I don't know if any of y'all knew or if any of y'all have noticed, but pretty much every single girl that Louie dates, mainly Louie, a lot of people say, oh, that his girlfriend is body goals, you know, because there's, like, a lot of people who used to stan, like, Eleanor, and who stan Brianna, and who stan Danielle and everything like that, and they're all really slim girls. So a lot of people are like, oh my gosh, body goals, that's what I want to be. So I think maybe that's probably what she's trying to do. She's trying to, for the people who want those body goals, that she's just like, well, this is what I did to get it. Take this, buy it, it works and everything. And people are probably endorsing it and are actually believing that this is really what's been helping her, and they're trying to buy it for themselves. And so there's articles going out saying, pretty much been saying, don't buy this tea because she looks unhealthy. I don't necessarily know everybody's line of unhealthiness, but people say that she looks unhealthy because you can see her rib cage. You can see my rib cage, and I guarantee you I'm healthy as fuck. So it's just like, I don't, it's all a line on what people see as healthy and what people see as not healthy. You know what I mean? But at the same time, she is trying to sell this to a lot of us to get us slimmer, so I can see how it could have a negative impact on a lot of us and everything. People are just mainly like, it's not worth it, it's not really helping. They're saying the tea is unhealthy, please don't buy it. Forget all this body goal shit. I get that maybe there's some kind of goal that you're trying to reach and everything like that. I get it, I really do. But do it for you. Don't do it because you get bullied at school, Don't do it because your family bullies you. Don't do it because you look, because you see all these other Instagram models and they're really slim. Do it for yourself. Fuck what people say, Do it for yourself. If you really want to get smaller, do it the healthy way. My vision of the healthy way would be to exercise it off and to eat healthy. You don't have to get no antibiotics and no unnatural shit, like this unnatural tea to slim your body. Like, you got it, okay? But that's pretty much just basically what everybody's been saying about that whole situation. There's a new thing that's out, you guys, which I'm hoping and praying that is real. There's this thing that had came out today of these group chats on Twitter, pretty much. And you know how some people have the hookup and they can like embed you in a group chat that has like Zayn and like Harry and everything like that. Well, this group chat has Louis in it, and they were talking about Zayn and everything, not like in a bad way, but they were just, talking positive. Remember when Zayn tweeted about Drag Me Down? Remember whenever Louis smoked with each other and everything like that? Louis had came in the chat because he was already in the chat. He just probably ain't never said nothing. He came in the chat and he said checked on him recently with an X, with a kissy mark, and everybody was like, what? So basically, pretty much what I'm saying is that Zoe may or may not have actually talked to each other, and like I'm talking last week, talked to each other. He said recently, so that makes me feel like yesterday. So I just, oh my gosh, it just popped in my mind as to probably why he probably reached out to Zayn. But we'll get into that whenever we make it to Zayn. But that's all I have with Louis. So that's not all I have with Louis. One more thing real quick. Apparently he had co-wrote a song that's called In and Out. What's going on? It seems like everybody's doing this co-writing stuff, and it seems amazing. So the last person we're going to be talking about is Zayn. Do y'all remember last week whenever I had said there were rumors going around claiming that Ziggy had broke up and everything, and yada, yada, yada. We're not confirmed. We're not 100% sure yet or whatever. Well, it's been confirmed that they are very much still together. Well, it's been confirmed that they're very much still together, and there's been photos of them, going out and everything like that. Are they really still together? I don't know. Are they just trying to make it seem like they're still together? I don't know, but that's just what I'm informing y'all about. Zayn had went to an inspiration gala, which is like men's fashion kind of thing, and it also was helping raise money for AIDS awareness and to donate to aid funds to do better research on AIDS and everything. So he went up and he did a little talk and everything, and he presented an award and stuff like that. And he looked good. He did good. I'm very proud of him. He was recently in a magazine that's called Dazed Magazine, and he talked about a lot of different things. If I can find the article, I will link it down below so that y'all can go and read it if you'd like to. Here are a couple photos from the Dazed Magazine. Okay, so the main thing that we're going to be talking about really is Zayn was supposed to be on Capital STB, basically supposed to be on the Summertime Ball, performing Pillow Talk for the first time live, which was awesome. It was amazing. There were a lot of people there. It was a really, really, really big crowd. Like, I'm talking football stadium big and everything. So, a lot of people were really hype about it. A lot of people were going to be watching it live and everything. And a lot of people were extremely happy. It was trending on Twitter and everything. Then, next thing you know, it got shut down. And Capital Summertime Ball had said, we're very sorry we've been told that due to illness, Zayn will not be performing at today's show. We know everyone's already had a great day and enjoyed the 19 other huge artist performances. But, of course, we're all gutted that Zayn had to pull out tonight at the last minute. We're sure Zayn will let his fans know what's happened as soon as he can, and we know everyone will join us in wishing him better. He tweeted saying this, you can go to his Twitter, you can pause the video and, read it if you want to. Basically, what he was saying was that he was having an anxiety attack, and he was just having really, really, really bad anxiety at the moment, and he wasn't able to perform. And so he was like, I'm sorry, you guys. I'm gonna find a way to make it up to you. I really do apologize, but it's been getting worse the past couple months, and I don't know what's going on. And he's like, sometimes it just happens, just randomly, just out of nowhere, and I'm really sorry, So I'm like, okay, good. It's bad, but it's nothing like, oh man, I fell down the elevator shaft. Like it's good. He's good. He just had a little panic, and that's okay. That happens to a lot of people, so it's fine. The main thing that really bugs me was that a lot of people were upset. Now, I'm not gonna sit here and say that I wouldn't blame them, because if I paid my money mainly so that I can go see Zayn, I would have been upset too. I would have been like, well, damn, But if I would have found out, I would have rather him not come on stage and it happened publicly, and he publicly freak out, what I mean, and can't perform at his best, So it's good that he didn't go out there and try and force himself to do something that he wasn't going to be able to do to his full potential, you know what I mean? So it just really threw me off that a lot of people were so upset about it. And I was like, you guys, he explained what happened. It's not like he was just like, oh, I was tired or something, or oh, I didn't feel like going, or anything like that. Like, chill out, like, calm down. It affects a lot of people in a lot of different ways, and his just wasn't. He wasn't able to do anything about his. His was just happening. So he was just like, okay, look, y'all, there's nothing I can do about it, okay? I'm sorry. I apologize. I'm going to do whatever I can to make it up to y'all. But right now, I got to worry about me first. And then this guy, Dan Wooten, I'm pretty sure I've talked about him a lot. His name sounds very familiar. He's a dick, just so that everybody knows. He was like, Zayn wasn't so anxious last night, hashtag just saying. And that was whenever Zayn was at the awards for the AIDS Foundation and everything at the gala speaking. And whenever you look at the video of Zayn speaking, he was nervous. That man said about 35 times his entire 3 minutes he was up there. You know what I mean? So don't sit here and make it seem like, oh, well, he's just this master talker and everything, and he good, and all of a sudden he doesn't want to come on stage. Damn, Wooten, get out my face. So I was right. Zayn Malik pulls out of his first solo gig due to illness. That lad needs to get his shit together and save his career. Okay, look, Dan, I'm gonna need you to sit your ass down, okay? Because you don't know what's going on with Zayn. You don't know what's going on in his mind and what's going on with him physically, okay? So don't sit here and make some big ass assumption that he just did this deliberately, that he just did this on purpose, because Zayn would never. And then there's a shit ton of people who were saying that it was planned and that it was stunt and that he meant to do it and everything like that. And I'm like, you guys, if it was, he would have had a bullshit ass excuse, okay? Having anxiety isn't a bullshit ass excuse. It's something that a lot of people have, And whenever you really think about it and whenever you really look back in the times, it makes sense, because Zayn didn't talk a lot in interviews. And then, you guys see, I'm getting mad about this. Then there was a lot of people going around saying that One Direction gave him anxiety. First of all, he said that it's been getting bad the past couple months. Where he been the past couple months? Not with One Direction. So don't sit here and make it seem like that they the ones who's inflicting this on him and everything like that. One Direction, I'm pretty sure, has helped him a lot, because those was his niggas. They've helped him a lot with his anxiety. So don't sit here and make it seem like they the ones who caused it. How? If they weren't even on speaking terms around then, how? And whenever this is what I meant. Whenever Louis had said that he talked to him recently, I feel like after that little anxiety issue had happened, maybe Louis had reached out to him, because like I said, I genuinely believe that 1D has helped him with this, and 1D knew that he had this. This was like our first time knowing this. It was our first time being told that this is what he has, you know what I mean? So it was just a bigger shock to us than it should have been, but it was. And I just think that, as long as he's good and as long as he's okay and whatever makes him healthy is all good for me, Along with his fans who were trying to help him, calm down about it and let him know that we understood. There were a lot of celebrities who gave him support about it, which was awesome. It was amazing. And Gigi did say something to him. Here's her little note that she said to him. So yeah, that's really good. It's really great It's really awesome to see everybody coming together. And that's all I have with Zayn. That's all I have with the entire Wednesday. So I hope everybody enjoyed. Thank you guys so much for watching and for participating and for always being here and for seeing me on Wednesdays. I will see you as soon as I possibly can before the next Wednesday. Okay, so be sure you're looking out for that. If there's anything that's big that's blowing up that you're not 100% sure if I know, so that I can inform everybody else, call me. So I'll see you guys next time. I hope you have an awesome Wednesday. Remember to keep your head up and smile, and always know that somebody has your back. Bye!
And then we fly away, and we ain't running out of fuel. I'm running off of you. I'm running off of you.